Hi and welcome to another GC Mysteries video. This time talking about the shocking crimes of Harold Dr Shipman. The shocking crimes of Harold Shipman shocked the world. He was born on the 14th of January 1946 and was a general practitioner in the small town of Hyde, Greater Manchester. Now, Harold Shipman was known to be one of the best doctors to go to, and everybody wanted to see him. In fact, he got that popular in the town of Hyde that he created his own doctor's surgery, where he was the only doctor. Patients wanted to see Harold, had to wait months or book well in advance to see him because he was always fully up. Known to acquaintances of Fred Shipman, Harold is believed to be one of the most prolific serial killers in modern UK history. Now, on the 31st of January 2000, he was found guilty of the murder of 15 of his patients. However, his total number of victims was estimated to be around the 250 plus mark. Harold was sentenced to life imprisonment with the recommendation that he would never be released, meaning he would spend the rest of his life in prison on what he would now call a whole life tariff. And a whole life tariff is basically what it says on the tin. It's a whole life where you will spend the rest of your natural life in prison until you die. However, Harold had a trick up his sleeve. Now, the reason why he was found out was because he killed one of his patients, but then actually forged a will that would make all of that patient's belongings would be passed down to Dr. Shipman. So that was how he got caught out, because the patient had a daughter who knew that if and when she died, she would want all of her belongings to go to her daughters, her children and her grandchildren. And so the victim's daughter started a investigation and went to Greater Manchester Police to get this looked into, because she knew that this couldn't be right. Now, he to this day is the only British doctor known to be guilty of murdering his patients. Other doctors have been accused of murder or of lesser charges, but have been acquitted. Now, Harold became a doctor because his mother was dying of cancer, and Harold watched a doctor every day inject his mum with morphine to take away the pain. So this is how he came introduced to morphine, which is what he would use to kill his patients later on in life. Now, Harold was particularly close to his mother, who unfortunately died of lung cancer when Harold was aged just 17. However, she had morphine administered at home by a doctor every day, in which Harold saw his mother's pain subside despite her being terminally ill with cancer. And she would unfortunately lose her life and her battle on the 21st of June 1963. Now, on the 5th of November 1966, Harold married a woman by the name of Primrose May Oxtoby, with whom he had 4 children. Clearly never thought about his children and the effect that this would have on them, but he started studying medicine at the Leeds School of Medicine, University of Leeds, graduating in 1970. His first job as a doctor would be at Pontefract General Infirmary, where he did quite a lot of his training as well. Now, the modus operandi, or MO, of Harold's was the injection of morphine into his patients until they died. And in fact, one woman joked before all this came out, but joked that Harold was so fed up with her mother that one day he would bump her off. It's good to mention that this was only a joke, was never expected, but unfortunately that was exactly what he did to her mother and 250 more of his patients. Now, he started killing his patients in 1975 and continued until 1998, which was when he was detected because of the forging of one of his patients' will. Now, Harold Shipman and nicknames such as Dr. Death, the Angel of Death, and weirdly, the Good Doctor. I think the Doctor came before his crimes came out somehow. And as I said at the start of this video, Harold Shipman had one more trick up his sleeve, and that was taking his own life on the 13th of January 2004, aged 57, in HM Prison, Wakefield, West Yorkshire. His suicide was by hanging, and although he is now dead, his crimes, his history and his name live on today. Now, unfortunately, Shipman's youngest confirmed victim was a 41-year-old man. Although there was suspicion around him that he had killed patients as young as 4 years old. Although this is not confirmed, this is just what people suspected. Now, he killed hundreds of people, and unfortunately got away with it for too long. But the patient's will that he forged was Kathleen Grundy, and that is where he was caught out. Now, if you want to learn more about Harold Shipman, you can search his name in Google, Bing, YouTube or Wikipedia, and you will find out more about him. We'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you can, please subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Have a look at the videos we've already uploaded. Follow us on Twitter at GCMIS, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye bye for now.